In one of my earlier tutorials where I created a control rig for Metahumans inside of Houdini, I told you I had an issue using the Autorig Builder. And the issue in particular was that the legs had some type of distortion around the PullVex, and I tried to create a control rig of my own. However, mine had issues of its own. When transferring from IK to FK, the FK controls were locked, as a commentator stated, and so I went back in and tried to tinker around with the MetaHuman character rig in Autorig Builder to try to create a control rig for MetaHumans inside of Houdini that worked both with the IK and FK, along with solving the lag issues. And while in the process of doing that, I solved the issue, which was very simple. Diving into here, you can see essentially the major issue were the same. Well, the major issues were the same. Removing the name clavicle underscore R and L from the L and R arm was more of a precautionary action. But the real thing, the real step to do, which caused a lot of the issues to be solved, was to remove the name ball underscore L and R from the L and R leg. That showed major improvements, and it removed the distortion that I was getting around the legs. Diving into the Autorig Builder, you can see the setup I have going for the Autorig Builder, and you can see it creates a decent control rig straight out of the box. You will have to do some tinkering of your own. As you can see, there's a lot of noise. And so, following that up, I basically add some further adjustments. The adjustments I made were to first invert the hand selectors, as you can see. If I can find it, as you can see here, I basically said anything that is named selector, rotated 180 degrees on the z-axis, and that fixed it for me. To get rid of the noise over here, I basically selected everything that started with the name control and ended with underscore n, or control and ended with underscore start. I enabled use shape override, and by default it removes the controls that it already has placed. And so I use that to remove the green noise that was over here. You can still use the controls to control the face. And you can also edit the FK. Ooh, that was a huge jump. And is a thing right here called a upper arm correct. I don't know the use case for this, but it is a thing to be aware of because you can see you can have nice deformations, but once you cross it, it inverts. But other than that, you have a decent rig, a pretty good rig, and you can take advantage of all the benefits the Autorig Builder comes with. And this is procedural as well. It is using the tags system, so you can pump any metahuman into this and it should come out looking something like this. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching this video. I apologize for the complications that my rig caused. However, I will leave the project files for this video or used in this video in the description. So I will see you guys in a later video. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great one.